CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
This team is on the verge of making unwanted history and equalling the worst losing run. How desperate are you guys to avoid that happening?
Yeah, obviously very desperate to avoid that. It's not a tag anyone would like, but we go into every game wanting to win it. We haven't done that this tour. Everyone's very disappointed with that fact. But again, tomorrow's another opportunity to try and turn that around.
Do you see this as your best opportunity with Australia resting so many frontline players?
No, not really. They've still got a pretty strong squad. Everyone who comes into their squad as well is obviously full of confidence that they've been winning games of cricket. So it's going to be another tough game here at the Wacker as well. So I don't think playing Australia in any circumstances is going to be easy. So we've got to put in a complete performance to win a game, and that's something that we haven't been able to do yet.
Is the confidence and belief still there though, with the situation as it is?
Well, yeah, everyone's professional and knows that you've got to be confident and have the belief if we're going to have any chance of winning a game. Obviously, a lot of confidence was taken a hit from some tough performances on this trip, but everyone's professional enough to try and put that behind them and put in a performance to win a game of cricket for England.
Just for you personally, has there been any talk of you going up the order for this one?
No.
Jos, you've had a week sort of to take stock, I suppose, since Sydney. What sort of stuff have you guys been doing and talking about this week?
I would talk about remaining tight as a group. I think that's, Sydney was a very disappointing performance. We should have been at Sydney at 1-1 as well. We all know that we missed out in Brisbane on a chance to win a game, and we've got to try and move on from that. We've had a couple of good days, a day training on Tuesday, a day off yesterday. Everyone's feeling refreshed and looking to get back into it today. What's
the sort of pass score do you think in Australia? Because it seems 300 these days is about what you need to get to be competitive. I think so. Obviously, with the change of regulations, with the extra fielder inside, that last 10 overs and stuff, if you've got wickets in hand, it tends to be very hard to contain teams. I think we saw for us at Brisbane when Owen Morgan got going, it was almost impossible to bowl at him when you've got wickets in hand and a guy who can hit the ball like that. So I think obviously scores of upwards of 300 you've seen. I think obviously when Australia were in India, you're seeing scores of 350, 360 and being chased down. So with the new rules, that sky's the limit almost for scores.
Jos, what can you do differently in this game that you haven't done in the first three? Have you talked about that this week?
I think one-day cricket is a tough game to play when your confidence has been knocked. You need to play with that free, open mind, and that's something that we need to do. We can't worry about consequences of, if I wanted to play this shot, I can't worry about getting out. So I think we to take that mentality in, that real positive enforcement. We had a good chat on Tuesday, a day off yesterday. Everyone's feeling refreshed, so you can take in that confidence. You've got to play with confidence. You're seeing the Australians playing a good brand of cricket, a very confident brand of cricket, naturally because they're winning games. It's a very tough thing to do when you're losing games to not worry about the outcomes of potentially getting out or these kind of things. So I think that's something we all have to do is to try and lose that worry of those kind of things and know what good players we are and be confident in that.